Hello, Tandia Lasala here, leadership coach and chief inspiration officer with Center for Inspiring Greatness. And I am back today with list number 12 of the 52 lists for happiness, which is weekly journaling for inspiration and positivity. And this week is to list the people who make me feel happy. So, I'm going to talk about each person and then why they make me happy. And I encourage you, as you listen or read this, to think about your own life and think about who makes you happy. And when was the last time you talked to them or shared time with them? And pick somebody on your list and pick up the phone or take a drive and spend some time with them this week. Okay, so the people who make me the happiest, I'm going to start with the most important, which is my kids. My oldest daughter, Amanda. Amanda makes me happy because she is such a generous, kind, caring, compassionate soul. And she's super intelligent, and she's got a strong work ethic, and I love her. My daughter, Sarah, is another person that really makes me happy. And Sarah has always been a social butterfly, and she's always been this kind of diva. And she lights up any room she's in. And her laughter is so contagious. And she is just such a bright light. Bright light. Next is my son, Stephen. Now, he makes me happy because he's funny, he's intelligent, he's compassionate, he has learned a lot in his young 21 years on this planet about women, because he's lived with women his whole life, and he super ambitious, uber smart, and mark my words, he'll be president someday. Boom. The next is my friend Linda. Linda, oh man, Linda has always been there for me through thick and thin. And during my darkest hour, when I was truly depressed, I was in the process of, losing my home, I was selling everything that wasn't nailed to the walls. And she saw, the desperation in my eyes about the incredible, massive overwhelm at the thought of organizing my house and packing it, and just everything about that whole experience. And she took me by the hand and held me every step of the way and helped me. If it wasn't for her, my house would not have been cleaned out, organized, and streamlined, and the countless hours that she spent doing research for me and various things too. Like, everything is just, and her husband John, of course, too. He came and helped pack and stuff too, and just very special people. The next is Tara. She is my friend and spiritual mentor, and she has helped me in so many ways. I've known her, oh gosh, probably 15 years now. And she is a very special and dear friend of mine. She's always there for us, always. My next is my friend Mark. He's amazing. He's funny. He's so insightful and intuitive, and um, he always makes me feel better. And he has such a great perspective, and he's cultured, and he's just such a fabulous friend. Next is my friend Jerry. Jerry is amazing, and she's giving and smart, and she is very thoughtful. And I love spending time with her and brainstorming with her, both personal and business. And she's very special. The next is Maru Ayabicella. She is the queen of infinite receiving, and it has really transformed my life. And I'm a part of her mastermind, and I was part of her live event in January in Texas, and it was a magical event, and loved every second of it. This woman is rocking and rolling, let me tell you. If you're not following Maru, you need to be. Jen Scalia is the next one. I really look up to Jen. I've been in a couple of her programs. I'm a part of her monthly membership group, and she's just an amazing, amazing business coach and visibility coach, kick-ass coach, and I just love everything she does and everything she puts out there. The next is Amethyst Mahoney, one of my coaches, and I really love her kick-assness and her compassion. And she is no holds barred, zero fucks given kind of gal, and I love that. Rose Hawley Perry, my accountability partner in Amethyst Group. Love Rose. We've known each other for 3 years now, and she's so positive and nurturing, and she's got great ideas. Jamie is another great friend that I met through Amethyst, and she was my accountability partner for a long while, and we still stay in touch. And right now she's going through cancer and beating it, and I am always sending her lots and lots of love. But she always makes me feel happy too. Let's see here. Reverend Michelle from my church, Creative Living Fellowship. I love Reverend Michelle. She's loving, spiritual, practical, sweet, funny, everything wrapped into one. And I just love everything about her. I love Connector Karen. She encourages people to live stream. She's the creator of an in-person networking event called Seven, and I love the people that I've connected with because of Karen, and Karen just has such a bright light and great positive energy, and is looking to change the world one person at a time, and I just love that. Another person who really makes me feel happy is Brenda Stir. She is she's amazing. And she works specifically with direct sellers, network marketing folks to, ramp up their social media and their visibility and their leadership. And Brenda I always watch to see what Brenda has to say, because she's like always telling it real and giving it like it is, telling it like it is. And she's funny, and she's relatable, and I love learning bunko from her. Like, hello, bunko nights, yes. The next is my sister, Felicity. She makes me feel happy because she's in this world. And, since both of our parents have died, the two of us are it for each other, in that way. So I'm really glad that I'm not alone, and I'm glad that, when she's happy, I'm happy. So I like that. My clients definitely make me feel happy, makes me feel appreciated, and whenever they see, I see breakthroughs, they're I just feel so fortunate to be doing what I'm doing and helping people in the world. And that means a lot. My hairdresser, Betty Lou, she makes me happy because she makes my hair done look good. Seriously. And you know, what a haircut does for a person, right? The right haircut. My Uncle Riley made me happy. From the time I was a little girl and he used to visit until his death just last week. He always made me happy. He always made me smile. His laughter was contagious. His smile was contagious. His heart was huge. And I really, really loved him. And then the last person that makes me happy isn't a person. It's my dog. And I have to include her because I love my dog. She's like my person. So Roxy is my beautiful, beautiful angel. She has saved my life. She has saved my parents' lives, literally and figuratively, multiple times with no special training over the years. And she is a very, very special dog. So your take action is to contemplate what it is about the people who make you the happiest in life. What is it that makes them, what is it about them that make you feel happy? And how long has it been since you've reached out to one of them? And I encourage you to do so. You know, I mentioned that my Uncle Riley was someone that made me feel really happy. And my son and I were talking about this the day he died, that, you know, we had both been thinking about him for like a week or two. He had been on our minds and in our hearts. And did we pick up the phone and talk with him? No. Did I even bother to email him? No. So, you know, life is so short. And I know he knew we loved him. I know that. And I know he loved us. And when you have people in your life that are alive and they are making a difference in your life and they're making you happy, express it, show it, demonstrate it, tell it. You know, people don't have ESP. And whenever you get the prompt or you get the thought of, you're thinking of somebody, like, ooh, I'm thinking about this person or that person or whatever. Like, take action. Call them. Pick up the phone. You know? It's such a small thing and it can make a huge difference for them and for you, because you never know what tomorrow brings. So I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope that you look at your list, your happy list of people who make you happy, and you take them one by one and you let them know. All right, take care.